Hello everybody and welcome back to another blind commentary of Wonder over Yonder, Season 2, Episodes 17 and 18 as per usual. That's the outro if you wish to skip it. So yeah, man, this show's fantastic. It's absolutely it's just so freaking good. And we're only halfway through, and just keeps getting, well, not exactly better, but it keeps getting more and more creative and varied, and yeah, a lot of good things. It's a fantastic show. How many times can I say that? So many times that it becomes annoying. Let's just get on with the show proper. Oh? This is a callback to that. I absolutely adore the Black Cube, so... Aww. What an adorable little... Oh. Oh. I'm so happy that he's getting his own episode. It's getting its own episode. That I adore the Black Cube.
I know you're in there. Where's my rent, blockhead? Oh no, you ain't pulling that soul-sucking Latin mumbo jumbo again. E pluribus, you owe me money, Cube. You got 24 hours, or you're out on your hexahedronic hiney. Got it? That's what I get for renting to a has-been villain.
Aww.
Just a little black cube of darkness,
Aww. That's... This is just a reference overload. There's like so many parallels that can be drawn to just a bit more classical old-timey movies, and just there's so many references here. It's so much too much to handle. Damn, this is great. And the Black Cube, of course, is an adorable little one.
Hi, Cube. It's Stacy. Listen, we have to break up. I mean, I'm a nice girl. You're a concentrated block of pure evil. It's just not a good fit. Bye.
That is... actually kind of heart-wrenching, because god damn, he's a... I feel sorry for a Black Cube of darkness. That's just a pure, concentrated, unadulterated evil. And yet it is so adorable. Man, I want plushie like that. The only thing I have is Cthulhu. Oh boy. I need a Black Cube in my life. How can it even hold the keys normally? It's...
Good morning. Need a hand?
Oh, Wonder.
Water! That is the Black Cube of darkness! We gotta get out of here before he sucks out our souls! Oh, still, it never hurts to help. Do you know how often you say that immediately before we actually get hurt? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hey there, friend.
how can he seem so vulnerable while at the same time apparently having the power to suck people's souls? That's such an absurd juxtaposition here. It is so... God... Oh, damn it. So good.
Having a rough day? Been there. But take it from me, a bad attitude only makes it rougher. Learn to let go of anger and you won't have to suffer. It's a beautiful day. Listen to the birds sing. Look at the sunshine. Let them be your guide and you'll be feeling fine. That's the spirit.
So, is it gonna become a little white cube of goodness?
Taking a positive attitude now won't let them drag it down. Folks start to panic. I won't get all mad because
There was an exclamation mark there. It's gonna get a toupee. That is kind of endearing. Are those birds gonna die now? No? Okay.
Look at this joker. He's all like, oh, that's you, sir. I am a shape.
It's funny because he's different from us.
Oh, my stars and God.
How stereotypical.
Oh, why, thank you so much. But if you like Yonder. It's the villainous black cube of darkness. He's come to steal my soul.
Look who finally...
He's just misunderstood. It's so endearing.
Show up for his shift. You're lucky I need you on the register. I'd kick you out on your parallelepiped posterior. Now get out there.
How can I...
Winky dink. Hello again. Yeah, hi. I trust you enjoyed your brisk morning walk. I can't believe you work here. You are so lucky. What a noble profession. Feeding the hungry, brightening up people's day. I would like a triple pickle pie and the honor of providing you with a gratuity for all of your fine work. Ahem.
Oh, wow. That's...
What a clinky dink. If it isn't our old friend. Let's see. I'll take a quadruple splatty milk, no cheese, no pickles, extra cheese, 7 pickles, ketchup, catsup, no sesame seeds on the top bun, bloom to the bottom bun, throw out the lump with the whole thing wrapped on the top bun, bloom on the bottom bun, throw out the lump, 7 finger wrap, cat jumbo, extra small, half sesame, half free fries, and a diet thunder blast. Now my associate will have...
Yeah! That is still a... The... It is... How powerful exactly is this little cube? Because I do think he can match up to... Like, I do believe he can match up to Hader in the power. That is... The absurdity of this is just masterful. It's beautiful.
You know you're fired, right?
Acting off charm, you try to help out somebody, but the freak
I mean, you know, mercy killing, you should probably just get rid of them. That is a pyramid head. Okay. It is hard to laugh at this though. Why is he walking on rails? That seems rather dangerous. Can it even die?
Oh, look at me. I'm having a sad moment of soul searching. Must have lost his edge. I'm so scared. Look, I'm shaking too. Oh, what a loser.
I mean, if it did end up killing all of them, that'd be quite the karmic payback, but I know that's not gonna be the moral here.
He spent so much time working on sick burns that he never learned to swim! What are we gonna do?
Get your cube off of me, you cube. I want your...
That's a pretty cool way to disable him for a second. That's horrifying and cool at the same time.
What happened?
Oh my god!
He totally sucked out your soul!
That was your plan the whole time, wasn't it? In fact, I think maybe you pushed me off that bridge.
No. What? Also, they should be quite terrified of it, but it's just so absurd to consider it that the cube is so powerful yet being so vulnerable, so surprisingly human. They're very restrained.
We gotta help him, Sil. Wonder, no, wait! Please, don't freak out! Wonder! This is all your fault! He was only trying to help you! How could you do this to him? You should all be ashamed of yourselves! This guy saved that kid's life! All he wanted was to be a good guy for once, but you're also focused on the bad stuff that you never look for the good stuff inside him. I mean, heck, after what you all put him through, I don't blame him for freaking out. Haven't any of you ever had a lousy day?
My twin brother forgot to call me on my birthday. My twin brother forgot to call me on my birthday.
Oh,
I didn't make the soccer team.
I did make the soccer team, but I hate soccer!
I'm suffering from a distinct case of ennui. Also, I use words I don't understand to sound important.
And my best friend and I are on the run from a series of evil villains, but that doesn't mean we go out and ruin someone else's day. Sometimes the only solution is to tell someone, I'm sorry you had a bad day.
We're all just little black cubes of darkness, little black cubes of darkness, little black cubes of darkness, little black cubes.
that's honestly, that is quite the endearing episode. That is actually, god damn, that's a good episode. That's absolutely fantastic. I need to take a second to mull over that. But that's absolutely fantastic. I'll talk more about it after the break. I'll be right back with you all. Okay. Yeah, I just absolutely had to mull over that episode because I kind of like that. I absolutely loved that. I kind of actually admired that episode because, of course, it's had a very normal moral that has been, a lot of, if not almost every cartoon that has morals in them. And this show doesn't usually have morals in it. Of course not. It's more fun than anything. It's a parody show more than anything else. Although that's mostly my uneducated opinion. But still, this show is more fun. But when it tries to have morals, it doesn't try to be boring with them, but rather be as creative as possible. And that is very visible in this episode, because they took the usual moral there and juxtaposed it with one of the most powerful beings on the entire universe, and something that can just drain the souls of living beings. Someone so absurdly powerful that they should not have to worry about everyday life, and they made him seem vulnerable, weak, relatable, more human than the actual beings in the episode. That was such a great twist there. I just cannot over-exaggerate that enough. It's just another example of how creative the show can be at its finest. It's absolutely fantastic. Let's just get on with the second episode. I know I'm just. It's a simple example of how creative the show can be. Yet it's very, very effective. All right.
Sector G, Hall 1, all clear. Sector G, Hall 2.
Alrighty.
All clear. Sector G, Hall 3. Oh, hi. Oh, I didn't see you there. Hey, you know you're not really allowed in here. Top secret security stuff.
Oh?
But if you've ever wondered about what keeps Lord Hader's galactic domination machine running, well, then you're in for a real treat, because it's time for...
It is...
This is Eye on the Skull Ship. I'm Andy, your humble host, and I'd like to welcome you to a very special episode. Now, we all know that life on the Skull Ship can be tedious at times. Routine work days seamlessly blending in.
Did I say that the show is a parody? It does parodies quite well.
To the next. But today is going to be different. Today, I'm proud to bring you a one-on-one with Lord Hader.
Okay.
That's right. I put in a formal request to interview our esteemed leader, and oh my gracious, oh, maybe that's a Hader now. Okay. Hello, you're live on Eye on the Skull Ship with Andy, Chief Security Monitor for Sector.
I know who you are, Andy. This is Commander Peepers. Once again, your request to interview Lord Hader has been rejected on grounds that it's not your job.
Okay.
Stupid show.
Well, it's not my job per se, but I think it's my duty to help enlighten.
Just keep an eye on your sector.
Yes, sir. Always do.
No, you don't.
Well, slight change of plans. Looks like we won't be talking to Lord Hader. But fret not, dear viewers. I know you're dying to see him, and I won't give up until I give you what you want. In the meantime,
It's just so many puns.
What's for lunch? That's right. It's the 453rd time we find out exactly what the watchdogs are eating for lunch. Excuse me, fellow watchdog. What refreshing and replenishing meal has been graciously given to you by our generous leader, Lord Hader?
That actually seems like that this is surprisingly much of a parody of propaganda as well, which the great leader of South Korea, the Skull Ship,
before, and apparently I'm having enchiladas. Apparently.
Fascinating.
Fascinating. Okay.
Enchiladas. Was this meal specifically chosen by Lord Hader's decree?
No. Taco Tuesday was yesterday, so there was leftovers, and I decided to make, enchiladas.
Interesting. So does Lord Hader like enchiladas?
I don't know. All I know is I didn't want the stuff to go to waste, so I reused it today.
Yes, but Lord Hader,
See, the thing with ground beef is you gotta.
It's
self-defense, where the
great.
watchdogs closest to Hader, his elite ground troops, learn the fine art of conquering.
Nice.
We're lucky. Lord Hader might make a surprise pop-in to inspect the troops. To be the best takes months of intense training in areas like advanced Sylvia defense.
Oh my god.
Wander avoidance tactics.
I know he wants to be your friend. I know he wants to play carnival games. I know he knows all your names and birthdays and how you like to spend a rainy Sunday with a crossword and a cup of chamomile. I mean, he is really not such a bad guy.
No! Wander is pure unadulterated love.
I'm sure our resident drill instructor has a
Just so cartoonishly evil, it's too much. Wonder is pure, unadulterated love. That's too good.
host of exciting Hader stories to share with us.
You're darn right I do. One time,
Andy, why aren't you at your post?
Gotta go to the next time.
Okay, Hader watch.
From level H8, Hader's private floor. Only watchdogs in Hader's inner circle are allowed on this level. I hope to speak with someone close to the big man himself. Though it's risky, it's worth it, because this is the story every watchdog is waiting for. I wonder who we'll meet.
Okay.
Gosh, that was Captain Tim, Lord Hader's personal pet. This is a surefire exclusive. We're here with Lord Hader's personal pet and dog walker. Wow, what I wouldn't give to work so closely with our great leader. Be my guest.
Okay. Haters gonna hate.
Welcome again to Eye on the Skull ship. Thanks to some of the guys in the infirmary, I was able to secure an exclusive place at one of Hader's rallies. Woo! Ow, ow.
Okay.
Fear not, viewers, though I can barely see or hear our esteemed leader, I assure you I will get at least some of the Hader coverage you demanded. Now, he's talking about his hated rival, Lord Dominator. Boo! And now he's saying he'll conquer her heart? Well, that can't be right. Well, Peepers seems to be getting very upset about this. Hader is pulling out what appears to be some kind of... It's the T-shirt cannon!
T-shirt cannon. Oh.
I heart Dominator. Oh boy. Hello all. After a serious close call with Commander Peepers, your humble host has decided to do the show entirely from the safety of his security office, so he won't get fired. But you won't believe who stopped by for a little chat with us, the one and only Lord Hader!
Fantastic.
It sure is an honor to be here. Huge fan of the show.
Really? Oh, wow. Sir, that really means the world to me.
And each and every one of you watchdogs mean the world to me, Andy. In fact, I'd like to
That's
thank
Hader.
watchdogs
Oh.
for their tireless
Oh.
service. They're truly the backbone of the Skull Ship.
I'm sorry, everyone. I was a fool to think I could give you a good show. I'll never get a Lord Hater interview.
Hey, my printer stopped working. It says I need toner. Are you toner? You do TV here?
Yes, sir. Unless that would get me in trouble, in which case, no.
How many people watch your show?
Oh, it goes out all over.
All over, huh?
Dear viewers, it is with the deepest pride that I present to you the man, the leader I'm honored to serve, the greatest in the galaxy, Lord Hater.
Hater understands the importance of social media. That's something I was not expecting. I mean, I suppose that being able to broadcast to the entirety of galaxy is just an opportunity for him to declare his love for Dominator, but yeah.
How are you?
Good to be here, Toner. Listen up and listen good. All you poser villains out there better recognize who the G'est in the G is. It's Lord Hater, #1 superstar. You wanna be
Okay.
dork some? Got beef? Sandwich? Then bring it on, losers. I will lightning you so hard that you'll be all like
Sir, excuse me.
and how dare you interrupt my righteous rant to the galaxy?
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. It's just that, you see, when I said the show went out all over, I meant all over the skull ship, not the galaxy.
Wait, so who
Oh,
watches
okay.
this?
Well, I don't have the exact figures handy. It certainly has the potential to be viewed by, you know, anyone on the ship, so mostly watchdogs, I think.
Watchdogs? You make a show for watchdogs? That's the stupidest, lamest thing ever! I mean, really? This show is stupid. You're stupid. You should both be canceled. Hater out!
That is quite the rage quit. Also, apparently Hater can teleport. Who knew? That's... Oh.
Sector G, Hall 1, all clear. Sector G, Hall 2, all clear. Sector G, Hall 3, all clear. Commander Peepers, sir, I promise I stopped doing my stupid show. Nothing is going on.
I know, that's the problem. The watchdogs are rioting. Apparently they want to watch your weird little show about them. They claim your interviews made them feel special.
I'm gonna wait until the outro to talk about that.
Wow. You mean I didn't need a hater interview? I was making the show the watchdogs wanted all along? A show that made them feel special? Wow. I mean, that makes me feel special.
Just make your stupid show.
Okay.
Welcome to Eye on the Skull Ship, the only show for watchdogs, about watchdogs, by a watchdog, for watchdogs. I am your humble host, Andy the Watchdog, and today I'm here with Giuseppe, the ship's tailor. So, what's your secret?
You see, the watchdogs have the
You see.
very skinny necks. So it's all about the stretchy shirts. Then it's about the beanies and the booties and the glovies. If the watchdogs no look good, Giuseppe no look good.
Fascinating.
Ugh, why would anyone watch this?
I don't know, sir. I just don't know.
It's... Even Mock Sylvia is badass. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. Okay, so I'll reiterate my points about the first episode. It was a fantastic twist on a classical teaching that the show rarely does. But when it does these kinds of little moral lessons, it takes the lesson and twists it into something really kind of a creative little ball of just ingenuity, and it's absolutely fantastic to follow. And the first episode was no different. It's really fantastic. And I absolutely adore the Black Cube of Darkness, or I suppose the Black Cube of Goodness now. It's so good. But you watch the mid-episode rant for that. I'm not going to go over those points again, but it's absolutely fantastic. I just adore the first episode so very much. And I was actually kind of gonna say on the halfway point of the second episode, that's just kind of, okay, it's just dragging a bit too long and all that. But the final twist there about just, it surprisingly builds a bit more about the whole, makes the whole Hater ships seem so much more alive and makes the watchdogs seem so much more like characters. Now what I mean about that is, it actually does make sense when you think about it sociologically. That Andy's show actually makes the watchdogs seem like they feel that they are individuals who are being they are individuals who are being respected, and, that they are being valued for their individuality, and that keeps up the moral in the ship, and that is something I was not really expecting the show to do, to give the mooks personality, give the mooks a meaning. Just, that's unprecedented. That's so fantastic. That's that's just really good. Although I do feel that the second episode did drag on a bit too long in the later part of it, but still, the final twist, I suppose, the fact that Andy's show had so much fans, it makes sense, it gives character, it's fantastic. Of course, I do love all of the parodies and references that the episodes do as well, but more so that how much meaning they convey with so little. It's just, this show's ingenious. Honestly, this show is freaking genius. There's no other way to say it. This is just absolutely fantastic. It's kind of hard to decide which episode I prefer a bit more. Honestly, I can't decide now, because while I do think that the first episode was a bit more of a construction, just in general a bit more tightly knit construction, the second episode's unexpected twist, I'm flabbergasted about that. It's so good. Yeah. And of course, and these are episodes that don't feel like any other episode of this show at all. So, how do the creators come up with these just fantastic plot lines that are so different from one another? This show is absolutely a fantastic creation. I don't know what else to say about it. It's just so imaginative, so creative, and so... Damn, this is, really... just about every episode just keeps pushing it forward to the top of my favorite shows ever list. It's so... It's fantastic. Yeah. But... I'm not gonna delay you here. I think it's rather obvious how much I enjoy the show. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope some future great day and stay awesome. Ganmu out. Thank you all very much for watching.